When a toddler hears his mother use a complex word which he is not familiar with, he asks her what that word means. She does her best to explain to him its definition. The child's memory only partially holds on to that definition, and quite quickly he forgets what it was. He becomes more infatuated with the complexity of the word, and how cruel he may appear to his buddies if he is heard using this new word that he has discovered. Inevitably, the child uses the word incorrectly, often several times before someone explains to him exactly what that word means. By that point, he has likely embarrassed himself a few times using the word so poorly and so carelessly. For the average militant atheist troll here on YouTube, they are like a toddler who is infatuated with the word strawman. And yet they have no idea what this word really means and how to properly use it. A lot of people are grammar Nazis, but I am a semantic Nazi. It's easy to forgive a typo every now and then, but when a large demographic begins misusing words which have historically meant something even slightly different from what they claim it means, future generations will be divided because of this unfortunate skewing of meaning.
Gotta be something edible in this
Just grab
place.
something and let's go. We got work to do.
Give me a second. I just want to find
The only thing worse than a lack of communication between two groups of people is when the language they are both trying to speak means something completely different to each of them.
something that doesn't look like my grandmother already ate it.
Does anybody smell gas?
If I may, sir, that sounds remarkably like a gas leak.
I nearly had a heart attack. You and me both. What the hell's going on here? I don't want to find out.
Now, I could make an entire movie on the subject of how atheists have redefined dozens of English words in an attempt to make their arguments work in situations where they clearly do not. But for this video, I'm only going to explain the common atheist misuse of the term strawman, and how you can properly recognize one and call it out. If you go to the comment sections of my videos, or of any other Christian YouTubers' videos, as well as many atheist rebuttal videos against Christians, you will constantly hear the term strawman. Scroll down on most of my videos, and almost every other comment will contain a mentioning of a strawman. And in every comment and video which mentions a strawman, the atheist will practically never go into any detail on the nature of the strawman.
My mind's playing tricks on me. Whatever you want.
This is why I say that most atheists have no clue what a strawman really is, because if they did, it would not take long for them to explain and correct one.
What the hell kind of is that?
So, what is a strawman? An example of a strawman argument is when two individuals are debating about something, and one of them falsely assumes the position or argument of his opponent, and then proceeds to dismantle it. It's basically like putting words into someone's mouth.
Maybe you're feeling more talkative now? Believe me, you'd rather talk to me than Crane. Still feeling curious, feel free to sample one of those gas canisters. Give us a laugh.
You are telling a person what you think they believe or are trying to prove, and then you dismantle it.
It would be like challenging someone to a duel, but instead of dueling that person, you attack a straw man instead, and then celebrate your victory over the person you were really supposed to be dueling. The primary predicament that atheists fall into with the use of this term is that you can strawman a single individual during debate, but the probability of strawmanning an entire demographic is damn near impossible, especially when you're not arguing against their position, but rather something they've done or said.
I'm here to help. Where's Crane?
Which is typically the case for me. If an atheist tells me that Christians are stupid, is this a straw man? No, of course not. One, because he's not arguing that Christians are stupid, he is simply expressing his belief that Christians are stupid.
Tell me where Crane is. There's a way.
And two, he's technically right. There are indeed stupid Christians. It doesn't matter if stupid Christians only make up a small percentage of all people who claim the title of Christian. The fact that there are any number of stupid Christians in this world deems the statement true, that Christians are stupid. The only correction to be made to this statement would look like this. Some Christians are stupid, and others are smart.
Good. Stay put and wait for help. Where you are is as safe as you'll get.
This is the bigger picture, and it's far more reasonable. So the atheist was not making a straw man, his error was simply telling a partial truth, instead of going into greater detail for the sake of reason. If I have ever failed to go into greater detail about something that I should have been more specific about, then it can be seen as an error, and I accept that. But when I am terse with my assertions, I'm often doing so because I want to see just how much I have to say in order to convey my point. I guess I assume that most people are able to read between the lines and fill in the blanks, but I was wrong. Most people assume the absolute worst whenever I say anything about atheists, which is not glorifying the atheist position.
Alfred, what's my current position in relation to Arkham's power grid?
Almost directly atop it, sir. Might I ask what you're planning?
I'm gonna crack open that water tower. Use it to short out the power.
Excellent idea, sir.
Locate room 45 on my radar. The men at the front gates were talking about storing explosives.
When atheists comment on my videos that I have made a straw man, they never explain what the straw man was. But here's what I think they really mean when they carelessly use this term. What they're trying to say is, what you said about atheists in your video is not true about me. Which is the logic you would have to use to excuse calling out a straw man in almost every other sentence. But the issue here is that I am not talking to any one atheist. I am talking to any and all atheists who are listening to my videos and the ones that I have encountered in my past experiences. So if something that I say about atheists does not apply to you personally, remember two things. One, the world does not revolve around you. And two, you and I are strangers to one another. I wasn't making my videos for you specifically. You are ignorant of Sonder. We are strangers to one another, and if you want me to represent you accurately, calling me names in the comment section and accusing me of everything under the sun isn't going to help your cause one bit. It will only further blacken the reputation of atheists as a whole. So, from now on, please remember that a straw man is not simply a false assertion, but an argument against a position which the individual opponent being addressed does not hold. In my case, the opponent is seldom a person, it's a set of ideas. But when I do make arguments against people, they are usually directed towards an entire demographic, not just one person.
The asylum still has electricity.
Those will be the backup generators, sir, which unfortunately have just enough power to keep the security gates sealed.
Just enough?
When you encounter an argument that you think might be a straw man argument, make sure to go into very clear detail about the nature and fallaciousness of the apparent straw man, or else you will appear as a complete loser.
Precisely, sir. The asylum's electricity is cobbled together from a dozen jury-rigged systems. You'll never kill the power entirely.
This whole video is just another way of saying, if you're going to criticize my videos, perhaps you can actually change my mind about something by clearly stating the nature and solution to my alleged incorrect assertions.
But if you activate enough systems at once, you could overload it and create considerable chaos.
You are an atheist. You don't believe in God. Strawman. Wait, what? No, it wasn't. You are an atheist, right? Yeah. So you don't believe in God, right? Yeah. So how did I make a strawman? You did it again! That's another strawman! Look, everything I say cannot possibly be a strawman! I am sick to death of saying the word strawman for this video. Hopefully I won't have to make another video addressing this issue. I'm gonna go play some Skyrim and see if I can take on 2 dragons at once and defeat them both using nothing but shouts. Wish me luck. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. Drink lots of water, and God bless you.
Something strange is going on.
He's here.
Who?
The Batman.
What do we do?
What anyone does when a prowler comes around. Call the police.